We see here that Joshua was the son of Nun. Something here that's very important about that. When you study this scripture, you'll see that he got a father and he's not a test tube baby. Very important to know. See, what I'm trying to tell you, there's some identification. See, they put that stuff in a test tube, take it in the back, and come back, you don't know what you got. And they're all complaining. First thing, you shouldn't have done it because it's out of order. And then you come back and you want somebody to love that whatever it is. No identification. But when you study this Bible, you see that this man got a father. And there's some identification here. That's how we're just using this part to see who the man is. We see here that Joshua was born slave. Can't get much lower than that. Slave, baby. Grew up through the slave structure and the manhood. Call a meeting with the congregation. No Mercedes. No Cadillac. No dial-tone phone. No push-button TV. Call a meeting with the congregation and said, look, congregation, I ain't got a bunch of them things, but me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Some of us think we got to have the best suit to come to church. Some think they got to have the best dress to come to church. Lord have mercy. But here's a man born in slavery. Call a meeting with the congregation, no authority over his life, no money, and sometime hungry. And say, me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Well, let's go on a little further here. We want to see who this man is. We see here that the name Joshua, spelled J-E-S-U-S. Jesus in the Greek Septuagint translation means the Lord saves. Trying to see if he qualified. Just keep watching here now. We see that the name Joshua appears in various forms. Hosea, Jihad, and the name Joshua in the Hebrew means Jehovah is salvation. Y'all know what salvation is. Salvation is the cleaning of the cleansing of one's soul. My brothers and my sisters, Joshua was a man who was always concerned about the souls of the Israelites. You notice when you study this scripture, he's a Christian man, and he cared for others. They got a lot of folk come to church today, say they're Christian, they don't care for nobody but themselves. But this man is a Christian man, and he cared for others. We see here that Joshua was a man here was always willing to do God's will. Joshua was appointed Moses' minister by God. Joshua was with Moses when Moses went up to Mount Sinai, and sometime after Moses and Joshua came down from Mount Sinai, and sometime after that, God called Moses home. And after God called Moses home, and after the death of Moses, God appointed Joshua to be the new leader of the Israelites. Now the Lord said he's all right. I'm not going to question that now. I'm going on with the Lord's program. Since we find out the Lord qualified it.